Alright guys, so we're here at Milano's in Mount Gilead, North Carolina after a long hard day of work at the farm. We used a landscape brake pushing brush back to test the limits. We bent the tines a little, but it's going to be alright. We also graded the pathways. And we had lots of fun with the four-wheeler, jumping it, and testing its suspension. So hope you enjoyed the video guys. Alright guys, so we're out here at the farm today. We were doing some burning of the big brush pile. Now this little turtle dude, he was in the ashes. He was about to burn to death. But my dad saved him. We've used this much water on him to cool him off, make him feel better. I think he's trying to swim right now. And I'm a little worried about his back legs because the back of him was in the ash. But hopefully just tuck them away.
I think they're just tucked away right now. See a little tail under there.
There is a creek nearby, so we might take them back to the creek so we can cool off more. But yeah, we just thought it'd be cool to show you our new turtle friend.
Alright, push that back again. Push that back again. Stumps right there, stumps. There you go.
Alright guys, so I'm going to talk to you about pushing limbs or brush back with a landscape or York rake versus a straight blade. The advantage of this blade or this York rake is you can see through it and kind of see what you're doing better. But the disadvantage of the trees, they get caught up in this, and as you can see, we bent a couple of times. But I think we can fix those when we get home. And the blade, you can't see as good what you're doing. You have to feel it more. But it definitely lets go a lot better of the tree limbs. And overall, it just does a little bit better job. Gear. My dad is raking this path right here. I'm on Big Red, the four-wheeler. This path was covered with all that, all these trees you can see to the side. I pushed off with the cub. Sorry for the bad video. I'm on a shaky four-wheeler and I'm tired. So, yeah. on the hill over there where I can jump it. Ow, my leg. So you're just gonna pick it up and turn it around. Oops. Hold on, helmet. Ow. Okay. Whew. He might edit that out. I hope he does. I'm worried about my helmet. I don't want it to fall. It's a nice helmet. Oops. I just realized I was doing that. Alright. We're gonna pull out behind them and then we'll show you the other path, kind of like this. But he already did it. Something in the road right there. Oh, it's that kind of black stuff they put down. I'm gonna show them that up there. Ooh, it's over here. Hot. Fans coming on. Stay, helmet. Alright, this is what he's done up here. It's pretty nice. Oh no, the boat thing is gone. Oh well. Yeah, a bunch of branches were on here, but old me pushed them back over there. Had to go around the stump, push it over there, over there. Now there's this clean tracks. Very nice, and he might have done that. I think, yeah, he did that. He did that part. Along here is where the branches stop. So, yeah. I'll come up. He didn't really grade this up here because it wasn't too bad. He graded it before with the blade. But I'm going to go show you my donut spot, and I hope he puts this in the video. And if he doesn't, I'll be mad. God, it's bright up here. Hey, my helmet's staying on. That's good. Hold on, helmet. So as you can see, all the marks. Can't really see, but up here is where it really likes to sling. Might do one for you if I can take control of my helmet. Alright, that's neutral and that's first. That was a little drift, not much.